Nate G219 here, the hell but back and better. Hope everybody's doing great, feeling great. I know I am, man. I had one hell of an update. Sorry, let me get back into the picture here a little bit. One hell of an update, man. Ronald Sanford, you know, my boy Ariel, the one that was sentenced to 170 years for a crime committed at 13, following a bad crowd, poverty-stricken. He was resentenced on Thursday, April 27th. Today's the 29th. On Thursday, he was resentenced to 80 years, suspend 2. Now, if you get to reading, you're not going to be able to decipher it, but if our math is correct, that puts him home January 14th of 2027 before he gets any time cut availabilities. That's just what his out date should be changed to something before that with the credit of time he was given. Now, guys, I want you to think about some things. This man's been incarcerated in a maximum security prison since he was 15. Since 1989, he walked behind the wall of a maximum security prison. Something like Alcatraz. And, you know, not fully surrounded by water, but there is a lake that, if you see it, man, it looks like the ocean. I don't care what anybody says. No sharks, but there's still definitely things that can eat you, I'm sure, man. Anyways, you know, walking into a place like that at 15 years old, growing up there, becoming a man there, you know, you can only imagine the life that he had not yet experienced. The driving of cars, like some of you have seen on his MSNBC special, stuff like that. There's a lot this man has not done. And it also says under the order to report to probation. He's only got 2 years of probation after this is done. That's amazing. He went from 170 years, which he had to serve 85 of that, which would have put him out at 100 years old on parole, to having to serve 39 years and 2 on probation before the time cut set in. He's going to be home before you know it. And, you know, for all I know, something's set up to where he may be getting home detention for a couple of years, because that's actually considered serving time in the state of Indiana. You can do house arrest and it be considered prison time. So, you know, plans are in the future, you know, if my channel were to get off the ground, and my buddy Corey and I would love to get a halfway house for cons coming home that have turned their lives around, that have been to hell and came back better. Ariel, prime example. My boy Cletus, prime example. You know, and it's just those that have been able to rehabilitate themselves while incarcerated in places like that. Place like Michigan City, Indiana State Prison, Pendleton, those are not programming prisons. Those are prisons to house you there until the day you die and keep you comfortable. But you got to know, the second you walk out of that cell, your life's in danger. Until you walk back in that cell and hit that padlock, your life is in danger. No matter what you do, where you go, you can die. The snap of a finger, the drop of a dime, you're dead. And to go there at 15, I could only imagine the fear, because I went there at 30-something and was shaking in my boots. And although I knew how to carry myself at 15, a lot of people are going to take advantage or try to take advantage, and just things can go really bad. And I'm sure things in the past had been very bad for Ariel, but Ariel stands tall today. Ariel stands a man that has went through hell and is climbing out for sure with his head held high. I just wanted to give you guys that quick update. But you know, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that Cash App if you want to support the channel. We're trying to give back. Like I said, we want to change the path of the future. I don't care what race it is. I want to change children's path. If I save one soul from going to the places I've been, my friend Ariel's been, my boy Corey's been, you know, anybody that's been in the joint, that's heads are bad, you know, we're trying to avoid that before it happens. But also, if it happens, give them a place to go to where they're accepted, to where they're not going to be looked down upon because of a crime they've committed in the past, a mistake they made at 13 or whatever the case may be. But that being said, you know, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that Cash App, share. Please get it out there. Try and get those subscribers up. You know that. Hit that like and subscribe, please. But anyways, you know, if they ain't hating it, you ain't making it.